Hey guys, welcome to our channel. Today we're going to be talking about chickens and about how we get fresh water to our chickens during the hot summers here in Phoenix. Welcome to our channel. Here we're going to show you how we turned our house into our small family farm. We're going to show you how we accomplished lots of small projects and how you can do them too. So one of the main issues we knew we were going to have when we decided to get chickens living here in Phoenix, Arizona, along with cooling, was water. I mean, they got to have fresh water all the time to make sure they stay cool and hydrated. Well, growing up as chicks, and even in our small coop that you've seen before in other videos, they had a really tiny watering system. You know, it's like an upside down bucket and they can drink from. The problem is, that thing gets dirty. You have to clean it every single day, and that gets annoying and takes a lot of time. So we decided to come up with a better way. After doing some research, we looked at different options. We saw that there was the nipple waterers, and we used those in our last chicken coop. The problem is they're just hard to clean. And so we decided to try something different. I'd seen these on different YouTube channels and in the stores, and they appear to work great. So what they are is a little cup, and in this cup you can see there's a little yellow nib, I guess you could call it. So what happens is when this is connected, the water is flowing up to it, and it's not flowing at the moment, but when the chicken dips its beak in to get water, it causes that nib to open up the channel and water comes into the cup. So that way there's always good water in that cup because they drink some and more comes in. Also, they're really easy to clean. I'll show you in a second on ours here, but all you have to do is twist and these come off and comes apart, so you can wash this, and then at that point the little yellow part comes off too, so you can clean that if you need to. And then these just use, I don't know what the standard fitting is, but it's basically the same fitting that all chicken waterers, whether it's the nipples or these, use. And you can find these on Amazon, as well as this connector. It uses 1/2-inch PVC T-connectors, and it's got a screw-on fitting on the top here. Once again, I'm sorry, I don't know the size off the top of my head. And then all you have to do is screw on the waterers onto that PVC, and right side up, and that's it. And then you flow water into this, and it will fill up like we said. So we figured we'd get 6 of them for our chickens. We have 8 chickens, and we figured it'd be good to have extras. We could probably get away with only 2 or 3. So we have this 1/2-inch PVC, as well as the 6 waterers along there. In between, it's held up by just these conduit holders up along the side of the chicken coop. So to clean these, kind of like I mentioned before, they're pretty easy. All you have to do is take off the cups, dump the water, then you can run some water through the nib by getting that. If you want to, you can take that off, let some flow through. It's up to you. What I'll usually do, get some water in the cup, kind of use my finger to rinse out the cup, and then put it right back on. You do got to keep an eye on it because sometimes the O-rings on these do go bad, and if they do, they'll start dripping water, which is why I have a whole lot of water on the ground here right now. While I'm down here, I will show you this here. It is an end cap, a screw-on end cap at the end of this PVC. So if there is gunk in the lines and stuff, I can use a pair of pliers and loosen this, and it'll flow the water freely out of the lines and clean all that stuff out. So how do we get the water here, and how do we store it? We'll show you. So the water comes out of this tank here. This is a 35-gallon tank that we have over here, and you can really use any size or any type of tank, whether that's a drum, a barrel of some sort. We use this because it has the fittings on the side that can run PVC directly out of it. It also has a nice opening on the top so we can get inside and clean it if necessary, and it's transparent so we can see how much water is in there pretty easily. So as far as getting water out of here to those waterers, it's just simple PVC. We have some threaded connection as well as some slip connectors with 1/2-inch PVC, and that runs down the side of our coop and to those waterers. The other trick here is to keep this bin full. Your first option is to get a hose. You can open this top up, fill it up, and it's 35 gallons. It'll last a month and a half or so, and that's pretty easy. What we wanted to do is make this all basically self-contained. We already had water coming over here for the misting system that goes underneath the coop to keep them cool during the heat of the day. There's also a drip system around the side here of the coop to help keep pests away and just make it smell better around here. So we already had water here with the little sprinkler system. So all that we did is we had a 3rd valve installed, and it runs from the main water supply out here back behind this tank and then up to this little fitting up here. So what we'll do is to fill this is we'll go inside and we'll turn it on for just say like 3 minutes. That'll pressurize this line when it turns that valve on. We'll come out here and we'll watch the water level and we'll open that manual valve and it'll start filling. When it gets close to being full or gets full, we just close that manual valve. That way we can better control the level of the water and how full it's getting without spilling. Well, that's it guys, pretty simple. It's just that water tank that runs water into these watering cups for the chickens, and then we just refill that tank as necessary. Not a whole lot to it. These cups and the connectors and everything were probably about 20 bucks. Same thing with the pipe. The tank was about 100 bucks. That's gonna be your most expensive part. But all in all, we added that watering system for maybe 100 to 200 bucks, which is key because they will always have fresh water. We don't have to think about it or worry about them getting overheated because they don't have any water in the Phoenix summer. Thanks guys for watching, we appreciate it. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. Also hit that bell to be notified when all of our new videos do come out. Thanks guys, see ya.